Hi, friends. There are many unsung heroes in our history. He- One of them is Hari Singh Nalwa, a man whose story is often not told anywhere. The only example I have of a tribute to him comes from the great Manoj Kumar's song Mere Desh Ki Dharti, in which there is a line saying that Rang Lal hai Hari Singh Nalwa se, or something to that effect. That was long before, you know, people had discovered Hari Singh Nalwa. So, who was Hari Singh Nalwa? Probably one of the greatest generals the world has ever seen. Not shot to fame because he belonged to the Sikh community, to a region of Punjab, and not somewhere, you know, in the West or somebody where he would have probably been glorified as one of the greats. A man who fought 20 battles and never lost. A man who did not come from a royal family, born into a Brahmin family, by the way. He took on his father's estates after his father's death. His mother sent him for some dispute to the court of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was very impressed with him and kept him in the court. It is said one day he was on some expedition or shikar and he killed a tiger with his bare hands. That's what it's supposed to believe. And there he got the attention of the, you can say, the soldiers and everybody. And soon he was placed in the army. And then from Sindh to Multan to Peshawar to Kashmir, all over, this man fought amazing battles, especially against the Afghans, never once losing a battle. But the extraordinary part is, you know, he had absolute loyalty to his king, Maharaja Ranjit Singh, never once conniving in trying to get specific lands or a separate kingdom or something for himself. He was given the charge of Gurdaspur and he has done many developmental projects there. He is attributed to have built religious structures of all religions, temples, gurdwaras, and mosques. As I've already talked about in my previous videos of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, I want to stress that one does not find any account of Hari Singh Nalwa persecuting Afghans or any other people from the Muslim community. You find so many raids of Sikhs in Afghan territory with no account of any brutal massacres. While just a few generations back, you had horrible accounts of what Ahmad Shah Abdali did to Punjab, or what Nadir Shah did to Punjab. I don't even want to go back in history further. But needless to say, the Sikhs had suffered massively against the Mughals, from the Mughals, The kind of atrocities that had been done on the Sikhs, one could really have believed that once they were in supreme power with Hari Singh Nalwa crushing the Afghans, yet you do not find any form of retribution. Hari Singh Nalwa can easily be compared to Napoleon Bonaparte. But if you look at the size of the empire that he built, from Punjab and Sindh in Kashmir and Afghanistan and all the way, this could very well be as big an empire as what Napoleon ruled at the pinnacle of his success in continental Europe, I mean. But he did not lose a single battle, whereas Napoleon lost twice. and of course, he was beaten in Russia. Hari Singh Nalwa was the man under Maharaja Ranjit Singh who conquered the Afghans, but he passed on his entire credit to his master. History tends to not remember such people who observe humility. In his final battle, he died a war hero in Afghanistan. There are no very famous monuments of his on him or anything like that. There are some gestures being done by the government now, and some things are being done, but I think he deserves a lot. His two sons also contributed in that tradition and fought valiantly against the British in the Anglo Sikh Wars. I leave you with thoughts on India's great general and also about how such people are not mentioned in our history while they should be glorified. Thank you. Bye bye.